Hello everybody and welcome back to a new episode of Valheim. The purpose of what I'm going to do, well, other as having discovered the swamp in the previous episode, the second swamp actually, I have the intention to do a full exploration episode all around this part of the coastline. So I will need some food. I will need to drop off some items. Let's start my ladder. Bring the extra. No. Not going to bring materials. And I know some will think that's crazy, but it's the kind of playstyle I'm not really used to yet. So, with that in mind, let's see, bloodbag, honey and turnip. Bloodbag, turnip. Sausage, yes. Going to do one extra because time is getting close to run out, so I will need one food anyway. And those is will eventually drop off something to turnip stew, or meat and turnip. Or meat, let's play with that. You also need boar meat for sausages, and if I'm not mistaken, you also need, what's it called? Let's talk about that. So once again, one extra. I actually don't need that full stack of food, but since I'm not bringing portal net, it feels like a better idea. Blood bags needed. I've got to make some extra turnips. How do you need to make a big load of clear stew, except I don't need it anymore. What do we have here? Stamina and healing. I think I can deal with that. How's my arrows. I need some more. Okay. Let's do that. Stack this one up there anyway. This is a trick I learned from stream from somebody playing Valheim. A very nice streaming lady actually. She's not doing Valheim, she's doing multiple games. But in there during her stream, somebody told her that if you use the keys on the number pad to type in, no, I'm bringing it wrong. Usually if you want to split a stack, you press shift and then you move the type. And some player told her at that point in the chat that if you type in the same number you want on the number pad and press enter, you will get the same amount. So that's what I just did. Instead of using a slider, if I want 23 items from a stack, I just click the stack, type 23, enter, and I've got what I need. 100 flint hand. I won't be using the iron and the poison ones for a while. At least the iron ones not until I'm at the mountain area. And considering it takes a lot of iron to create them, and I'm not in the mood to do that. I mean, let's compare 8 wood, 2 flint, 2 feathers, or 8 resin and 2 feathers. So even fire arrows are already more expensive as flint hands. And then we got bronze head, 1 bronze or 1 iron. So it's a lot of iron in my opinion for a bunch of arrows. So the answer is no. Done. Last check. Actually should craft myself some iron gear. I have no intention to do that. Let's see if I'm able to sleep. Light outside. I am. Okay, that's cool. Day 235. Some people have finished the game at day 235. I haven't even killed the swamp boss, although I will going to do that. Not that long from now. In general, let me think. I still got this one. think it's skellies. Stay here for 2 minutes. Or I can just become angry and deal with the buggers because they just destroyed my gate. Right. Well, so far the plans of going to an exploration trip and not bring my tools. I guess I need to bring my tools, at least for a short while. I should have remembered this, but that's what happens if you record one episode a week instead of multiple. You all of a sudden end up with a situation you completely forgot about. But just a shame that I've lost about 5 minutes of my resting bonus by the time that thing is done. At some point I need to dig out this part because the other portal is so large that I really need the lower area. Okay, this done. Let's see if I can. Yep. New tent. So I'm going to jump. I'm going to explore clockwise, which means we'll start at my spawn portal, which isn't actually near the spawn, but yeah, never mind. And then work myself towards the coast and along the coastline going up. So you got to be kidding me. You really got to be kidding me. really have to be kidding me. I just got the dam. Oh well. Ow. Oh well. One advantage. It really helps to I was about to say, it really helps to get my skill levels up. But I am once again stuck with loot I don't want. That was really the most dangerous monster from today. That grayling. Okay, so that's done. Might as well collect those. And head back to base to drop off all the items I got. And I'm going to... Let me think. Total mats is 1, 2, 3. Workbench is 1. Makes 4. And the hammer makes 5. Leaves me 2, 6, 7 slots for goodies. If things keep going like this, yeah, I might as well bring myself the hammer and the portal mats, because this way it's going to be a very long trip. So hammer, portal mats is... First I need this. Oh. Come on. 20 fine wood. 10 ice. circling course. 2, 4, 6, 7 spots left. The other stuff need to go upstairs as a food item and trophies. I didn't need those yet, but still. I'm the kind of player that still thinks better be safe than sorry. Need stamina. Not going to craft iron stuff by now. I want to do some exploration. Up to now, 21 minutes, nothing happened. So let's see whether or not I'm getting another event. Good thing. Got something. Portal. Yeah, we got everything. Good thing I don't have one of the worst events of the game yet. That will be possible after defeating the next boss. And from that point on. So, close the door. First goal. Let's get that way. So straight forward, straight ahead. And one of the things I know, because this is an island, or at least, well, in all of Valheim, you have continents, so there is a coastline. But eventually I will end up here, again, at the Elder, and along the way I won't hunt deer at the moment. May do that later, but we will encounter different monsters, and I will occasionally kill those which are having very useful resources for me. A lot of deer over here, by the way. I needed raspberries, so I need to go bring those along. There's a neck over there. Yep. Actually, it's free. Since we've been here quite some times now, I won't point out the runestone and things like that. But I will pick up, over as these raspberries, thistle, blessing, of course, stone. This part is most likely going to be where I will enter the mountains. You are right. Yeah, I know that. See, and by now it's getting nightfall. That's a shame. Stones. 2. Let's see if I can find some safe spot. The portal. And take a rest at main base. See where things end up. Over there we may have an opportunity. And of course now we're encountering a freaking 2-star. And a 1-star. Take a little bit more rest. Things would have been more safe. Oh well, never mind. We got them. All of them. Where's that? And now, fighting with 1 foot less is not being overconfident. You know what I'm doing in this case. And done. Deal with that stone later. Because it won't be the last piece I have. Because if I'd used my brains, I would have dropped it in that cart. Go. 40 time. Those barrels always add something, always give something. So it's always worth it to destroy them. I'm not going any further because I don't want to get a cold message. This was also the reason why I thought it was better to take a portal with me. Close to the mountains, there are wolves in this game. And with my current outfit, I may be able to deal with one. Not more. One at a time can be done. More at a time will be a very painful experience for me. And I have no intention to have that painful experience. This tool, that's what I need. Of course, mapping like this also means that I will miss out on some things. But in the end, I will get most done. And done. Carrot seeds and mushroom. Never mind. That's why I said I didn't really need all that food or portal meds. But yeah, portal in the end is a little bit more safe. Now I have to drop something else because I will need the amber pearls at some point. I also forgot to mark those blueberries I picked earlier. Oh well. In general, the part of the forest closer to my spawn point and to the Elder Portal are good enough to give me blueberries if I need them. There's more. Okay. Concentrates. I should use those arrows. Ah, that's why. I missed. That's why there's a ruin. Or tower ruin here. Blueberries. One of the things I never use. But where? Oh, there. More. Are you trying to hit me or what? Good boy. My turn. Decisions, decisions, decisions. What am I going to drop? I need it all. So we do it like that. No cross. That means I still haven't looted everything. Which means we need to return at some point. Holy smokes, there's another one. Haste. Hit. I think I should work at my aiming. I also hear chopping. So there's probably a dungeon nearby. With a bunch of skeletons. Strawberries. I think. There we got something. Troll cave. No blueberries. Because see, I'm still not used to have that portal with me. There's one thing I could do is simply go back. See. going to create some room. Because I can always come back later and drop things off at the base. Plus, with this, I need one of all three, just in case. With this, I'm carrying a lot less, making things easier to transport. In that case, I will bring all that wood. Yeah, done. This makes it a lot easier to loot everything I come across. Oops. That wasn't my intention. A potion I didn't need. Oh well. Take all. Don't need those berries. Done. This works a lot better. Now you need to think. Which symbol I use for drop caves. This one, but actually this is a special. Oh, never mind. I think we have a 1-star deer over there. Yep. And I also think I won't be able to get everything done within the hour. Oh well, so next week we're going to continue our exploration trip. But for now, let's go on because the hour hasn't finished yet. Missed. Hit. Hit. Dead. So this is what we heard fighting earlier. And done. Next. It's getting nightfall again, so it'll be long before I'm going to find myself a safe spot. I think it already is nightfall, as there's a lot more activity. Okay, yep, it's night. The only thing I wanted to do was in the portal. That's here for the time being. Place it there. Now I need to be careful. Still need a lot more deer hide. Thing is, I don't need that meat anymore. Should I? Yeah, I can do this. That's what I should have done. Oh wait, I can actually drop off those important knives. Next step. First it's napping time. Yep, everything is prepared, so let's go. Just in case. Yeah, I know you're behind me. Don't worry. So, back into the meadows. Building lots of wooden buildings. Well, obviously. Got a copper vein over here. And there are people complaining about not being enough copper in this game. I haven't counted the number of veins we currently have discovered, but if my calculations are, well, not my calculations, my estimate is correct, I think we're at 20, somewhere like that, copper veins. On average, you get 90 to 100 copper from one copper vein. So 20 times 90 is 1800 copper ore. Twenty times 100 is even 2000 copper ore. So people complaining about this game not having enough copper is bullcrap. Because you don't need over 2000 copper. Not for single player. Multiplayer, it could be different, but you need on average 2 copper nodes, copper veins for one player. So I found 20. That's 2 for 10 players, which should be more than enough. And that's based on a simple fact: some items don't need to be built 10 times. I mean, why would you need 10 cultivators? There's absolutely no need to craft 10 cultivators. You're not going to farm with 10 persons in one go. Yeah, of course, it's more efficient. Or at least it's going fast, it's not efficient. But there's no need to do the crafting with 10 people at once. So you can basically create a cultivator and maybe a few more. And after that, store it somewhere in a general area for everybody to use. It's that easy. We will be getting something like this later. Yeah, I know, B. I know. Get to you later. So, in general, there's enough copper in the game. In general, there's also enough iron in the game. I mean, if I see what I removed from one swamp, 7 crypts, it's just 7 crypts I looted, and it got a few hundred iron out of that. There's another swamp where I moved over having, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8, 19 crypts. That's enough for me. For multiplayer, things may be a little bit different. But there's plenty of iron, there's plenty of... There was another hut with... Where's the other hut? Here? There's plenty of copper. There's eventually... There's the other bee. Plenty of silver. And dark metal isn't a problem either. The only thing, and I think that's the reason for the complaint, the only thing that you're going to face is you'll have to explore a lot. And if people don't like that, yeah, sorry. I need to go back, I think. Yeah, let's go back to the huts. Avoid that one. So all the complaints about not having enough metals in this game, they're absolute crap. Right, let's go down. The area is going to be a little bit larger now. Because as you can see, the coastline is bending away from the mountain range. But that's a good thing. More to explore. More to find. There's another bee. Hive. Hut. Thingy. Missed. Yeah. Might as well switch to those. There, ladies and gentlemen, is also a 2-star neck. I'm going to use different weapons. No, a 1-star neck. Well, it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter, because 1 star only drops double the amount of common neck, and a 2 star drops double compared to a 1 star. But if I manage to kill this thing, I need to find it first. I'll be getting mushroom. Two necktails instead of one. And necktails are useful because they are an ingredient to potions, anti-poison potions. You could eat another bite, and that's why I brought it along. Dolman. Let's see if we find something interesting in here. Bones. Well, I will need the bones at some point. I will need lots of bones in the future. Another hut with beehive. I read a while ago people were complaining about not having enough bees in the game. Well, I don't know. It can be, and that's something I will absolutely admit. It can be a matter of, I think this is the highest point I can actually reach. It can be a matter of your seed. That's for sure. Some seeds may have a somewhat more favorable regeneration as others, but there's always a but. But I heard, actually read, that there's a general world, and from that general world, player's world is generated. So the seeds we use are just the modifiers of island size, island location, biome location, boss location. things like that. If that's true, that means there's always, well, bosses are a fixed number. That's for certain. But that means there's also a fixed number of certain resources like these. Fixed numbers of certain villages, Dogger villages for rightly. So once again, just like the medals, if people complain some things aren't there, it means they get stuck on their main island and only travel in close proximity of that main base, main island. Don't explore. As a single player, that's okay. I mean, I'm exploring because I like it. I like to discover the things. I know that it's helping me to gain skills in hunting, some of my fighting skills. There it is. And, well, running. What else do we have? Jumping. Things like that. So that's why I like the exploration part of this game. And the discovering of things. Sorry for that, I had to sneeze and that brings up the map too. For some reason. But yeah, I like the exploration part of this game, so I'm always going out and finding stuff. If you don't do that as a group, that's the issue. If you don't do that as a group, you run into a problem. Sure. Because in your close proximity, you won't always be able to find all the materials you need. One player, yeah. 2 players, yeah. 3 players, probably, but not certain. 4 or more, forget about it. You won't be able to get it. It's that simple. And I really need to find a good spot for the workbench portal. Trying to bug me. Pick up the stone. No, because everything's full. Okay. This way, by the time I do have found a spot for a portal, it's actually daytime again. Anyway, people complaining about lack of resources. Well, let's put it like this. The larger the amount of people playing at the same seat, the more you have to explore. Otherwise, you will be running short. Some things can be avoided. I mean, if you find free carrot seeds or 3 turnip seeds. Yes, I know. I'm aware it takes quite some time, but at some point you will be able to farm enough carrots and turnips to maintain enough food for a large group. There's building, which is an excellent spot to drop a portal. Items like carrots and turnips, you can grow them, you can farm them, and at some point you will have enough to craft food for an entire group. Meat from boars will be a little bit more complicated until you actually manage to get a 2-star boar. Even with the common ones, the moment you have your vegetable farm going, and that also has a beehive, but the moment you have your vegetable farm going, there, you're basically good to deal with anything when it comes to animals. So, meat and vegetables aren't a problem in this game. Berries, mushroom, thistle, it all respawns. Those yet. So with that in mind, you can actually get enough resources for food. There are plenty of monsters and they all respawn. So yeah, like I said, it's just a matter of using the right area. That's it. Just need to use the right area. If you don't do that, yeah, you may run into a problem. Ah, crap. Oh well, now we need to make another thing. Never mind that. So, what are the tricky points? Wood pieces. That made tricky. Abominations do respawn. That's for sure. But it may be tricky to get them to respawn in a sufficient amount every player to have brute armor at some point. So you will have to make a choice. The larger your group is, the more choices you have to make. But even then, it's possible. It just requires patience. So yeah, some may think easy for you to talk, just playing alone. Yeah, it's true. But even I need to do the exploration. And when looking at what I built, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 330, 334, 348, 358 iron here, plus what I've already been using for the chests. That's 2. So 12. And 12, 16 makes 18. Makes 28 actually. 2, 4, 6, 8. 36. So I've got, it's too late now. 236, and I said 300 something. Four, 8 is another 12, 36, 48. I've got close, currently close to 400 iron here from those 7 crypts. So I think people should do their own math, because that's not even included. This piece and the whole chimney grate work I have over there, plus the long road. I should be smart. Honey, raspberries. Honey, bloodbag, dandelion, raspberries. Honey, raspberries, dandelion, bloodbag. Another thing, if you ever want to craft something and you know you have the ingredients, don't scroll down, the recipe is always on top. Even if right now the order is lower in, as soon as you have all ingredients, the recipe is on top. At some point I will have to go back into the swamp and start hunting. I may do that offline. Since I missed daytime, and no, I will log out of this spot as usual. I will log out upstairs as that's giving me a better rest bonus. Comfort 30. So, skills. Was they changed. Clubs 36, bow 39. Swords already at 23, so that's going decent. Blocking is terrible, 15. I need to do something about that. Jumping and running are going fine. Sneaking is going fine. Next area I will still use is blood magic, is the first one I'm going to use in the new biome. And from that point on things will change a lot, because I may actually go full mage this time. It's not really my playing style, but fun. These are all the trophies we got. That didn't change. So all in all, I didn't do as much as I wanted to do. However, to be fair, I still did reasonable more as it looked like at some point. We left the Black Forest part. I got the map open here on my laptop, so I can just watch that. I know more or less where we are. So we've done about a third, almost half actually, of the area I wanted to explore. So next week we're going to explore the rest and heading out that way. The last hut isn't actually on the map. I think it's somewhere over here. So we'll mark that next week. And from that point on I will do vertical exploration instead of horizontal, because otherwise I would end up some point with very long stretches. But for now, this is it. And thanks for watching. Sorry for the rant about complaints of running short of certain things. Because, yeah, those complaints will probably be there at all times. And to me, they're just like nonsense. Well, get that. I'll try to behave next time, maybe. But as said, thanks for watching, and I do hope you've been enjoying it. I thought it was fun, and like I said, I like the exploration part of this game, so I will do that more. Maybe even the next swamp, because there are a few things I need to prepare in both swamps actually, but we'll see. I wish you a very good week, and I hope to see you next week. Have a good week. Goodbye.